guys, welcome back to my channel. As you can see, I don't have any makeup on. That's because today you guys are gonna join me while I beat this face. So if you want to see me go from this to this, make sure you keep watching. In this video, I'll only be using products that you can get from drugstores like Superdrug and Boots if you're in the UK, and CVS and Walgreens if you're in the States. So if you want to see how I came up with this simple, easy, everyday look, please make sure you watch the rest of this video. Okay, so first, you want to make sure that your face is completely washed and moisturized. I use a simple moisturizer, nothing too special, nothing too crazy, because my skin is quite sensitive, so I'm very careful about the things that I use. So wash your face as normal and moisturize with your favorite moisturizer. Then I'm gonna go in. Sorry guys, you're gonna see me looking in this direction a lot throughout this video because my makeup and my mirror is here, but I will always make sure to come back and show you guys what I'm doing. So I've moisturized and cleansed my face. Now I'm gonna go in with my primer. It is the high spreadability fluid primer from The Ordinary, and it's really affordable. And I'm just gonna drop that all on my face, in my T-zone especially, because that's where I get the oiliest. And we're gonna rub that in. Please excuse my nails, guys. It's quarantine time. Should have got done about 7 weeks ago, but we move. So make sure you got that primer in. Primer's gonna make sure that your makeup stays intact. And I have oily combination skin, so this one works really good for me. I like to start off with my eyebrows, so I'm gonna take my spoolie and I'm gonna brush out my eyebrows, brush them out as good as I can. Then I'm gonna go in with my eyebrow pencil, and I will link all the product descriptions in the description box in case I forget to mention them as the video goes on. But right now what I'm doing is I'm just filling in my eyebrows with my pencil, and I tend to focus more on the ends of my brows than in the front. And I'm gonna take my spoolie and I'm gonna brush that through again. Just want to really make sure we brush that so it looks a little bit more natural, and I wipe out the middle so I don't have a unibrow. Then I'm going to take my LA Girl concealer in the shade Fawn, and I am going to outline or highlight under my eyebrows and over. With this, I tend to go a shade or two lighter than my skin, and I'll blend it in with my foundation. If I'm not doing a foundation look, I'll make sure that the concealer is the same shade as my skin if I'm only just doing my eyebrows. But since we're going for a full flat face, I like for it to be a little bit lighter, and then I'll blend it in from there. I'm gonna take a blending brush and we're gonna blend that in. Blend, blend, blend. Because this concealer is lighter than my skin tone, you don't want to have any harsh lines around your brows, so you want to make sure you blend that in as much as you can so that it just looks like you have a natural highlight and not yellow lines around your eyebrows. With the same concealer, I'm gonna go over my eyelids. I'm gonna go over my eyelids, and just for the color to blend more and be a bit seamless. And I'm not doing any eyeshadow with this look, so just for the whole look to come together, and so my eyelids are not a different color from the rest of my face. So that is why I am putting that concealer on my eyelids. And then I'm gonna go in with my NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop setting powder on top just to reduce the creasing in my eyelids. As I said, I'm not putting any eyeshadow on this look. Now I'm going in with my color corrector, also by LA Girl, and it's the red one. Because I have hyperpigmentation, I do have various dark spots on my face. So I do try to color correct that before putting on my foundation, because it makes it a bit more seamless when I do. Now I'm going in with the Fit Me foundation by Maybelline. And I know some MUAs are gonna read me because I'm using a brush and not a beauty blender, but I just can't get with the beauty blender. I prefer doing my foundation with a brush. I'm a brush girl. So right now I'm just going in with my brush, with my foundation brush, and I'm just blending that in. And you want to make sure you bring that all the way down to your neck and even close to your ears, because you want to make sure that it blends in seamlessly. You don't want it to be patchy. Whew. Get that forehead underneath that band too. You don't want to have two-tone skin. So we're just going to make sure we blend that out. And then I'm going in with my MAC powder. This is probably the only product I'm going to use that's not affordable, simply because I don't have any other powder that I use. And now we are highlighting. I'm going in again with the LA Girl Fawn concealer, and I'm doing under my eyes, on my chin, on my forehead, all the high points of my face basically. And this is so that when the light hits your face, you're just gonna be glowing. So, you know, and then you're gonna take the beauty blender and blend that on in. And I spray my beauty blender with setting spray, NYX setting spray. Some people use water, but I feel like the water on the blending, what am I saying? I feel like the water on the beauty blender sometimes takes away from my product, like it wipes it off. So I like to use like a setting spray or like Fix Plus spray to wet my brush instead of water. So we're blending that in, and I'm going in again with the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop powder. And I will I'll also put the shades that I'm using in the description box. But yeah, going in with the Can't Stop Won't Stop powder, and that is to set the highlighter. I'm gonna let that sit on there for a few minutes and make sure to put it on all the high points of my face. Wipe all the fall off your body, let it sit for a minute, sip your drink, check your messages, give it just a few minutes. I don't like to let it bake for too long, probably like 2-3 minutes. And then brush off the excess powder. Brush it all off. You know, look a little neat. Once I've done that, I then go in with my concealer. And I'm gonna contour my cheeks, my jawline, my forehead. And this is a concealer, so it's a liquid, but you know, some people use powders, some people use creams. I like to use liquid because it, you know, it's blendable, it's more easy. And I think it looks more natural, to be honest. It doesn't look as patchy, and it doesn't take a lot of work to blend like creams do. Now I'm carving out that concealer. I didn't put new product on the beauty blender. I just used whatever was left over on the beauty blender because I don't want to look too harsh. And then I'm contouring my nose as well. And I also don't like to make my nose too thin because, you know, I got these beautiful African features. I'm not trying to take away from that, but, you know, just kind of make it look a little cute, just a little bit. So I'm taking my foundation brush, a smaller, more flatter brush, to blend that out. Blend, 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 blend. You don't want any harsh lines. And then I am going on the bridge of my nose with my powder, same powder I used to highlight. And now I'm setting my face with my entire MAC powder. Now using a little bit of blush from my Nip and Fab palette from Superdrug. It's a really good, nice little blush. And then setting spray. Let it dry. Spray, spray, spray. And I'm putting on a bit of eyeliner. I'm not doing a wing or anything special like that because I'm terrible at eyeliner, but since I'm not wearing any eyeshadow, just a little something simple and a little bit of mascara. Just, you know, to make the eyelashes pop a little bit. If you're not a lash person, you can skip this part because I love lashes. You know, I feel like lashes complete the look. But if you're not a lash person, just, you know, throw on some mascara and you're good. Now I'm going in with highlighter by Revolution, I believe. On my cheeks, on the bridge of my nose, on my Cupid's bow, forehead, all the places that I highlighted previously. And I like a little bit of a white eyeliner under my eyes, especially since I'm not wearing eyeshadow, just to give me a little pop, make it look a little cute. And now I'm going in with my lips. I am using Lip Lingerie by Nyx in the shade 05 around my lips. Well, on my whole lip, to be honest. And the only reason I'm not using lip liner is because this color is very, very similar to my skin tone. So I didn't think there was a need for that. And then in the middle, I'm using ColourPop in the shade Midi to give a little bit of an ombre effect. And then I'm gonna blend, pop those lips together. I don't know what to call it, but you know, do the mwah. Do the mwah thing until the colors are blended together. I'm going in a little bit more just to keep the outline of my lips brown and the middle pink. And then I am putting my beauty spots back. I have a beauty spot on my nose and I have one on the bottom of my cheek. So I'm putting those back since I covered it with all my foundation, and I'm adding a few extra. Then setting spray, take that spoolie, brush those brows out again, and we are done. Oh, look at her. Ain't she cute? Look at that. Yes. Oh, anyway. Thanks so much for watching me complete this look. If you liked what you saw, make sure you like, comment, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Click that notification bell so that you will be the first to know every time I drop a new video. Thanks, guys. See you later.